Oh, he's spotted. Melzer's a dead man walking, and Zap finishes the job.
And he's an astronaut up in outer space, gets caught completely out. Now, KRU have an easy plant, and they're gonna look to flip this. Fighting into Ivy with Mazzino. Has a flash in hand, but keeping that at bay for the time being. Keep your eyes on this flank, though. Shy has the chance to ruin 2G's round. The first fight goes good for KRU, and now the pinch can come in. Shy, lying in wait, gets that first one, is able to turn it into a second. KRU running away with it.
Now a 2v3, and Gobera isolated.
What?
It's messy, and somehow he wins that. Kesnet low. Another chance for Gobera, and he rises to that occasion as well. Now just Shy left. A 1v2. It's like planted for him. That's a good start. Prize has to get this halfway. He only has 30 health, and this is Shy's round to win. He'll swing out and finish the job. An incredible clutch decision. If KRU decides to contact their way up, it's just what they're doing. Gobera spotted, support's underway, and he'll have to dip back. Suppress, so that dash won't get him out in time, and Amali soon overwhelming means that KRU will scale in. LZ on the close angle, already dead from Melzer, and the trade's good from Mazzino as well. KRU have got B.
And 2G, they're just gonna have to save. They were 3 stacked over onto the A side. One of the things with KRU keeping so much attention over to the A side of the map is that KO ultimate can come on out, Mazzino starts to clear, and with the knife seeing absolutely no one on site, KRU are gonna fly on in.
That's good spam from LZ, but Mazzino can get rezzed immediately, and the spam back from Kesnet is all the better. Silence will get one and escape, so it's 4v4. A doable retake, but look at the tools for KRU. A Hunter's Fury still.
Even so, that mid lurk was cleared out by Zap. He's down to 30 HP, but numbers are in the 2G camp. Right now, KRU playing pretty aggressively with Shy sticking around on site.
A lot falls down to Shy. Drone does not spot him. He's got a chance for greatness. Gobera, though, catches Mazzino running out in the open. That Hunter's Fury will be used early, and Shy gets nothing on the site. Adverso, I don't think there's anything he can do to stop 2G's retake at this point. This will collect a couple kills on his way out of the round as 2G claim their first.
Yeah, that said, 2G do excellent work there to clear away the mid lurk.
That's it.
That they are. Now, KRU, I mean, wow, they just take out the Astra, and so they can accelerate. I was gonna say they won't accelerate, but if you get the pick here and they know it's the weaker side of the map, why not?
Yeah, they find the weak side. Kesnet walks in with nothing to stop them.
Yeah, they only had 3 players here because Shy was on mid duty, Melzer was holding A main. 2G in a pretty bad position to retake again, even though it's still the same numbers as last time. This time, Gobera way further away from the team, and KRU aren't giving them any picks in mid.
Kesnet also still has a dash. He can stick around, re-aggress, and hold towards the library.
Drone on the way.
Flash off his contact from Mazzino. Kesnet has bought enough time. He'll leave the site now. And 2G can't capitalize. They just run into the meat grinder of KRU.
Wow, that post-plant utility was crazy.
Astra pull in, KRU again. Disciplined. Waiting for all this utility to be used and then walking into the site. Kesnet still a turret in main, holding things down. That flash is excellent from 2G, but it's only 1 for 1. Kesnet has the trade, and now there's a Viper's pit up in this post.
Concealment.
No drone on the Sova even.
Pulling them in.
2G just can't find a way in yet. It'll be Melzer first. Right up in front of this smoke.
Trying to go over the top.
A nice shot, Kesnet just picks off Prize. Melzer's waiting in the same exact spot. It's all on Gobera, hold on. 1-on-1, but the smoke falls and Kesnet. More players on this side of the map. Now KRU won't really be slowed down. They can throw up the wall. Mazzino's gonna pop the ultimate. Melzer's got his in the post. And with Adverso picking off Zap, top site. Well, that's an easy plant. 2G are forcing the 4v4 retake.
Spike planted.
2 ults for 2G.
They're pushing up the rope. Eyes on Shy here. As the wall comes down, it's KRU on the offensive. Flash through the smoke, popping for that one. KRU don't quite find their mark, and they're forced to fall back.
Back into the site they go. Silence is in with the ultimate. This is a must-win round
Adverso!
for 2G, and Adverso! Stunning shots backside, cuts 2G apart.
Warning shots. Don't come at our site.
Kesnet.
Kesnet, you gotta heed the call, my man.
I think that was a little bold.
They
One
told
by
you not
one.
to come here.
Spike down.
KRU just swing into 2G and silence happy to take some kills back. If Melzer gets this kill,
Is there even a part of you that believes?
if Melzer gets this kill,
Nah.
I believe like 25%.
Okay. It might actually just be a full fake hit because the spike is on A. They TP'd right into the Sheriff, Mimi. Okay, the spike was moving back into A. Silence jumped out of there. So yeah, the full fake has been bitten on. That A side is left open, but they're still at a numbers of disadvantage.
Yeah, weird start, but they will get the spike down. The question, how does 2G approach this post plant?
Oh, they're pushing back for CT, it looks like, with Silence at least.
But it's not planted for the flip. Still planted for main. Molly's gonna do some good damage. Silence, oh, he's just overwhelmed. Too many odds towards spawn, and it's another one-by-one fight for Prize to die as well. One by one they swing.
Find a pick into mid, but with all these smokes, it's really hard, and Silence just goes straight into Shy. It's a repeat of the pistol, except instead of Zap jumping in, it's Silence. And now they're playing without a Yoru. The Jet won't be dashing into a site anytime soon. Gobert is playing into mid, so it's walking now into Melzer's crosshair, and that something tells me that's not going to be a good plan for them. LZ snipes off a kill on top of Books, but there's no easy way to plant this spike yet with Melzer still backside, still creeping forward. That's going to be one. LZ gets yet another, and finally the plant to go down.
Where the flank is coming in. Kesnit has been running all the way around the world. And his teammates are just going to pull attention away.
Oh, this is about to be awkward.
Gobert is not looking.
Oh, this
Checks on
is
the flank,
awkward.
but doesn't see heaven. Kesnit, you have to look
Oh
down.
my.
Hello. Free one for Kesnit. LZ forced to swing because of Kesnit's positioning. And that's a stunning shot! How the hell did LZ put...
But players quickly moving over towards the A site. Eyes on Mazzino in back with a flash to buy some time on the outside. Swinging over to the right, can't get anything, but Kesnit has showed up. Back in CT, he had a crazy first half. Can't make it more than one this time around.
Crew already flooding in. Shy, great Sheriff shot.
Hold on, LZ is in Narnia. It's Prize on his own now.
He wants another clip. And he's got the chance. Okay, LZ with that Sheriff. A man on a mission, but he can't repeat his greatness this round. And now Prize has a 1v2. Knows where both these players are. He waits. Finally swinging into Adverso and delivered one on a platter. Prize tucks in. A new off angle.
Ooh.
And a gap in the wall. Over the top! Prize! He wasn't looking! And they're all headed towards A. Kesnit swings in. Great opener from him. And there's just more to come.
They just can't catch a break right now.
2G. Every man alone against the world. Now it's a chance for Gobera. But again, just 1-for-1, and Verso swings in. Another win for Crew. And again, Prize is put in an impossible position. They know exactly where he is, and there's a firing line ready to go from Crew. 13-3.
Players move back into screens. That's been scouted out by an early drone. LZ gets the opener, so already looking better than map one, but players continue to close on in. He's in the corner, just getting jumped on. Falling apart a bit.
2 players left on the site for 2G. But is Crew even gonna go there? They have an opportunity to pivot back towards B, fight through spawn. It's a 4v2 no matter which direction they choose.
Time is starting to get away from them, down to 30 seconds.
But 2G still stalwart holding on A. Crew's hoping for something aggressive, some mistake, but they're not getting it. Kesnit instead walks in and Silence just misses the timing. Now the paranoia hits. Zap out in the open is gone, and Silence, he follows immediately. Crew have the site, and look at the plant down.
Oh no, Zap had to get something there. Now it's a 2-on-4 for the retake. A heal's gonna come in to bring Kesnit back up to full. Gobera does have a paranoia to play off of now. All 3 players could be caught here. It's only Shy unblinded. Prize gets 2. And Gobera to come on back, but it's Kesnit on top. The adaptation round to round to try and get forward information. They're doing it here too.
Gobera walks
Beautiful.
up.
That's exactly,
Very good kill.
exactly what you have to do. Find where that Viper util is. Get out in front of it. Now with B-main control, that B-heaven take from Crew is way less threatening because actually getting out onto that site is not so easy when 2G can have players backside, up in heaven, backstairs.
Very well played. Macro from 2G, but they still have to close this one out. Zap has a stun ready to go. Prize can re-peek off of that with the nade. We'll keep him away.
Ooh, that spike is left out there in the open.
I think they'll be able to grab it though. But with only 27 seconds, they're forced to go into B here, and they've got to do it quickly. Kesnet satchels, and that is it! Incredible shot from Kesnet. Prize, only 1 for 1. It might not be enough.
Down B.
Spike down in hell, 15 seconds. And then, oh my God! Melzer, no way! He needs this kill now. 10 seconds, 1v1. Paranoia goes in. Is he just gonna try and plant? He's sticking this. Gobera does not go for it, and the TP. Melzer's behind, but Gobera's in the smoke. Melzer! A must!
From Kesnet.
So much damage on the nade. LZ down to 1 HP.
But look at that, fighting back into screen!
Oh my
Shy
God.
and Mazzino never slowing down, and 2G are just way out of position. Back in heaven, going for a flank in mid, like, Silence and LZ were the only players that had a chance of doing anything on A, and they just got run down.
And now the Viper Orb is repositioned all the way back in spawn.
Yeah.
This
It
is
seems to
hopeless.
me like KRU have decided to just run execs instead of playing the default lurk style.
That's devious. That Spam just barely off the mark there.
Ooh, I don't think Shy was seen there, but Prize is ready for it all the same. Heavy swarm coming down into ramps. 2G looking to get something on the board, but it's Kesnet Shorty again, making it happen. Mazzino is untouched on site. A fake TP from Melzer. That's 1 for him. Mazzino still fighting it out on site, but Melzer has to move forward. It's a 1-on-1. Gobert getting to half.
No
Melzer's
way.
just going right in front of him.
No way.
And he wins the fight. Yeah, Heaven Smoke comes in to combo with that. Paranoia to stall, but Adverso's playing entry every round. This guy is so fun to watch, and he's not slowing down. That's 1. Prize will take him down, but only after a headshot is applied.
There's nothing more KRU than the Viper player running in, almost getting a double entry, while Raze is holding the flank with an operator.
This is like the 3rd round in a row, by the way, that Adverso has been the entry.
Yep. All right, what can that op do now? Kesnet, second whiff of the round, but his team's got his back, it seems. Melzer shuts down towards Heaven, and KRU lock up another.
Oh, he had a Bucky, and he didn't think he could get close enough.
And now he's blind. Okay,
There we go.
Good
There we go.
From Silence. A better position for the Bucky.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I recognize the vision now. I was snappy to judge, but 2G in a winning spot, and look how much damage those players have taken, too.
And look at this flank from Prize. Just a stinger, but damaged players, like you mentioned, could be potent.
Seeing all 5 with the Yoral let this quick flank come in. Prize instantly sees space in mid,
I think Shy knows.
but Shy is low. Slowly re-clearing this angle, sees the corner, and Prize with a stinger makes it happen.
Silence isn't ready for this, but the stun, the util coming in is good. Puts it all down to Adverso, and 2G!
Utility once the orb drops. 2G clearing out the area. Prize is just left hopelessly alone. Again, 2G have been split right down the middle of this map, right? 2 players over on B. You've got a solo LZ walking down into ramp, but even there's a trip, so he can't fully clear out into main. It's uncomfortable to play, that's for sure.
Poison's off.
I must wait a moment.
KRU setting up for a late B split here.
Showed some fake steps to pretend they were running away.
We've seen this situation many times. 2 players from 2G having to stand against a split, and it's the same outcome here. Gobera shut down on the trade.
Spike dropped.
Gonna learn something with that hit. Nice little bait from Mazzino, going out on the wide while Melzer was coming right on close to the wall.
2 players, 1 HP. But they know exactly where Gobera is flying from. And with that flash, well timed, he won't be able to convert. You even see Mazzino walking into spawn. Does Mazzino look? No! That's a free one for LZ, making this clutch all the more winnable. His chance to make a mark of this game.
Still a trip he has to get through.
Double swing available. KRU just waiting. He's waited too long.
You're revealed in vents, and there's a smoke blocking you off here. Nice shots with the stinger, actually, and Zap's coming out of it with Prize. Hold on! That fight goes wonderfully for them. Gobert also assisting back into heaven. While Shy gets the spike, it's not gonna matter. 2G without a bye to their name. Just step up between contact with the paranoia. Zeno flushed out of the corner though. That's Mateo Util in full form. Silence snipes off the kill too.
Adverso in the orb, facing up against so many players. He's got 3. Adverso couldn't quite find the last kill, but he has turned this pistol round back into KRU's favor.
Adverso has been such a treat to watch this game. He's playing completely unleashed, entering in.
And he had a disappointing first series, but that's the man that was one of the up-and-comers of Ascension.
Back to 2G though, Gobert is on his own, pushing into spawn with the spike. I mean, Prize is back in 2G's own spawn. And yet, I don't think KRU expected this much of a walk-up.
Cage triggered.
Shy is maybe jiggling for a little bit of information, but it's allowed 2G to pair back up together and get the spike down.
Gobert still has a paranoia.
It's a good spot. Mazzino, though, with a couple of flashes. Not too
A
shabby.
lot of damage already onto Gobert. Swings into Kesnet and
Outlaw in hand. Pushed back off the angle by a good flash. 2G work their way into the site. That's LZ finding one. As all 5 players come dropping on in. Shy is still alive back here and causing problems. Into elbow goes Silence. That's a couple more from him. And a 2-on-2 in the post.
Adverso will walk around towards main. And the plant's only now coming down for 2G.
Paranoia from Elzer.
Adverso in a good position to follow up off of it. In goes the flash. Silence not blinded, so a 1v1 in backside. Silence can't hold the line against Adverso, who again! And a shorty in Kesnet. Hello, out of the ult, into the shorty!
He does one better with his own shorty. Adverso's backside playing off the one-way. Getting kills on kills. And 2G have been effectively stalled.
The breach and the Tejo, the only 2 left.
LZ just wants to get out there and pick up a gun. Last time he nearly clutched up, but had a sheriff in hand, couldn't make it happen. Now they're worried about potential flanks coming in. The only way out is forward, and it's not gonna happen. Kesnet and Mazzino to close it out.